the smoke is dying out. It appears that we have too much smoke. You got smoke, Dub?
Hold on, just Flip. Can you say what you think about it before Joe gives his opinion?
Sure.
Okay. Fuck.
Damn, Marc, you'll get your bull.
And it's turning into a lot of danger for a whole lot of people.
So everybody just losing their jobs.
Yeah.
They're doxing folks.
So just stay focused.
Losing your jobs. That's gonna be the least of it. Losing your job.
One lady raised over 70,000.
They rising.
Right.
You said what?
One lady raised over 70,000 on a GoFundMe after she lost her job. You know what I'm saying? So
What lady?
Lucky her, but a lot of my
But hold up for a second. What lady?
I don't know.
But where is she from? Where does she work?
I'm gonna get the information.
And if do you have?
I just saw her.
It's where the stock's
Don't touch
I'm joking. Don't touch me.
No, I'm joking. We don't need the lady. The lady, fuck it.
Ain't no trouble.
And Kimberly Hunt is the lady's name. Go ahead, Flip.
Cool. Now, who is Kimberly Hunt?
Doesn't matter. It's Kimberly Hunt.
No, read that.
I mean, we're on air. We might
read
read
that. Just let it out, and then we can move on.
All it says is that Kimberly Hunt, the woman who made vile comments about Charlie Kirk, lost her job and now raised $60K after being fired. They said they don't say her job, and there's a YouTube video.
Oh,
okay.
Cool.
Hey everyone, what's going on? We have returned with the files. It's been difficult to ignore marclamonthill and Joe Budden's constant plucking of that QueenzFlip lately. In one episode after another, the tension has been building. However, the true question is whether they are doing this to help him become a better podcaster, or if they are attempting to elicit a response from him regarding content. Flip has been working hard to adapt since Mona entered the pod. It is visible to you. Although he has been making an effort to ask more insightful questions, provide more nuanced analysis, and organize his thoughts, occasionally his words come out a bit choppy. Okay, it's clear that he's either anxious or finding it difficult to finish his thought before someone interrupts. The fans have also taken note. Now that the chemistry has changed, many people on the internet have expressed their happiness about seeing less of Flip. Here's the problem though. The performance was entertaining and unpredictable because of Flip's unpredictable actions. An already too clean framework was given vitality by that wild, surprising edge. Okay, it still becomes difficult when Flip interrupts and doesn't follow the pace of a section. The entire room seems to freeze. Joe gives that sidelong glance. While I stares down, Parks may chuckle. What follows, however, is even more telling. Joe thought Flip was simply repeating what I stated in one of the clips I showed. "You don't even know what you're talking about," Joe said, glancing at him. Flip, however, later disproved that claims. In fact, he was aware. They dismissed it, played it down, and carried on as if it had never happened, rather than giving him credit. Lately, that has been the trend. Flip looks at his phone for clarification after forgetting a detail. Do you know what I mean? All of a sudden, he becomes the butt of the joke. Here's the hypocrisy, though. At some point, everyone on that couch checks their phones for background information. Joe does it. It's ish. It is something that even Bonk does while he's retrieving an article. However, it becomes a reality when Flip does it. It supports the idea that Flip lacks knowledge of the subject. Furthermore, this is nothing new. The difficulty has been striking a balance between Flip's street charm and the pod's academic tone ever since Joe brought him on board. Joe's group values reason, organization, and business-like discourse, particularly Marc and Ish. Flip stands for disorder, vigor, and feeling. They therefore occasionally act as though he is out of place when he tries to fit into their rhythm. Since episode 866 felt personal, let's talk about it.
Well, the best.
What was the grade?
90.
Cat.
Wait, what grade?
Wait.
Cat.
Like
90 cat.
elementary school?
No.
Cat. Not a 90. We're not even gonna do that. You ain't get 90s yourself. Stop.
How you know?
Y'all stepping on my head.
But you didn't get no 90. I'm
That's
sorry.
disrespectful.
No, it's okay. I got
Rewinded.
I got both. I got oatmeal pie. Listen, to be honest, besides the act up here, when it comes to work, mathematics, Language arts, I'm pretty good at it.
Language arts is funny as
What
shit.
grade? When did you stop?
This was in 8th grade.
8th grade.
Language arts.
That was about the project. Mark, I'll fry you up
No,
again, man.
I don't want to get fried out.
Flip, were you good? Like, did you get good grades in school?
He went to special school. Yeah.
No, I didn't go to a special school.
You told us you went to.
I've been to 11 schools. I said
With
that.
special help.
No, I did not. Wait, stop.
You had IEP?
They were in the trailer. Yeah,
No,
he definitely
never-
had
I
IEP.
never-
How many
IEP.
kids was in your class?
Listen,
7.
I never had IEP. You gotta remember.
You can't fit his meal on the
You
helmet.
gotta remember these people, because my aura is so magnificent, they gotta try to play with my intellect.
Flip appears cornered. It's evident from his body language. Friendly banter gave way to outright humiliation. In the jokes, they made fun of him for attending several schools, growing up near trailer parks, and not receiving a sufficient education. Flip once claimed to have attended Manhattan's Mary Bertram High School. However, he made a mistake and said that Mary Bertram was the president, all right? And they attacked him right away. There is a lot of laughter. Joe reclined. Marc grinned. Mona gave a head shake, okay? Like, come on, buddy. The kicker is this, though. In reality, Mary Bertram served as the New York City Board of Education's president. Flip was assaulted before he could complete his sentence, all right? And that's what makes it so annoying to observe. They're on him the moment he makes a mistake. Not enough space to breathe, no grace time, okay? Not realizing that Flip might be thinking more quickly than he is saying. Flip is not stupid. He's simply adjusting to a place where many individuals have been doing this for many years. But it takes a toll when you feel like the crowd doesn't respect you all the time, especially for someone like Flip, who has based his entire career on confidence, enthusiasm, and personality. How Flip reacts is now the more important question. Does he back off, be cautious, and run the danger of being less noticeable? Or does he put in more effort, hone his style, and demonstrate that he is on par with the heavyweights? Because let's face it, Flip has a quality that others lack: pure relatability. He is relatable to the average fan. He says, yo, I don't know what Marc was talking about, but what Flip just said, I was thinking, in reference to the viewer who's seated on the couch. That's strong if Flip can get it right. However, Joe and Marc might not share that opinion. They seem to be testing him at times to see if he can withstand the heat, not only for laughs. Joe has already done this. Early on, he tested the ice. He's questioned everything about women, money, and lifestyle till it's a snap. Isn't that right? We've all seen that before. Melissa Ford is even on the defensive because of him. All right, so this is how Joe leads. Diamonds or cracks are produced by pressure. Where does Flip end up then? Okay, is Joe attempting to push Flip away or encouraging him to mature? Is he merely guarding the intellectual side of things, or is Marc actually guiding him with subtle jabs? Most importantly, before the jokes totally undermine Flip's confidence, will he ever find his rhythm? One thing is certain though, every giggle Flip has today might either pave the way for his greatest triumph tomorrow or his worst failure. Please let me know your thoughts and we will return with the files. I also received the D, but that's my man. Gang gang. Big dog, that's my man.